Okay, so once again, I'm gonna show how basically Tails is has been hacked, and I'm actually running a Tails boot up uh, DVD right now, and it's supposed to be one of the safest things you can use, but it's actually like completely circumvented. They actually wrote Unix on the DVD that I was using. It says it's a UNIX. And yeah, I think I know how to spell Linux, although I'm not the best speller. And I wrote Tails on it, so it's obviously a compromised version they want me to run. They do this because they want me to waste time. That's what they do. They just waste. It's basically like, I don't know. It's like I don't know whose idea it is, but it's just wasting time is good. So basically I've been trying to get like a camera software for like, I don't know, a couple hours right now, and for some reason I can't just seem to find anything that will actually run. They keep giving me like these bullshit sites. Like, watch this. This is called Zone Miner. It's supposed to be for Linux. Now, watch how difficult it is. Oh look, I can't even click on it. Let's see. Oh, maybe I can. Oh no, it brings me to the wiki. Before I used to be able to click on those. See, isn't that interesting? Look. Usually these were links, and now they're not links. But I can go read the wiki. Oh look. Look, I can't even click on it now. Isn't that something? That's interesting. I just can't seem to get software for cameras, because they're probably, I probably undid some of the hacks on this and they would actually probably work. So that's why I can't get anything. So then they'll give me all these runaround sites, like the amount these sites that just mean nothing and they lead to nothing, and they lead to instruction manuals that are like the most ridiculous things you've ever read. It's basically like you're writing, it's like you got to write the program or something. And it's hilarious. Like, for example, blah blah blah. How do I download this? Like, I was trying to find open source software. Watch. Okay, no, I already went to that one. That one was the one with the dead links. So that's one. Let's see number two. Oh, this one. This one I already have installed. I tried to install it, and it just nothing happens. Here, I'll show you. Xioma. Let's see if I go to Tor browser. Oh look, it's not even, okay, here it is. Yeah, my phone won't mount in Linux either. I had it working before, but they patched it. Xioma Linux. It goes to this, and then you double click it and nothing happens. And this was the what is it, the Debian version 2, which is supposed to run on Tails, or Debian. See, but look, there's not even any links. This says this is the wiki. It says update whatever. The wikis I can click on, documentation. I don't care about that. These were links before, and now they're not links anymore. It just goes to show, right? This one is bullshit. Let's see this one. Motion. Okay, let's try this. I noticed they've done this a lot of times in the past too, but it just goes to show the amount of work that they've put into. Oh, look at that symbol. Oh, that's my team right there. So the amount of work that they put into this. Listen to the guy upstairs too. He's like dying all the time. He just coughs all day. So it's like the amount of work that they put into this fake websites. You know what I want to know? Who pays for all this? For somebody to like basically give me fake internet, which is, I'm with Bell, by the way, reroute everything. I spoke with them. You should have heard the conversation. I spoke with them. I'm like, I think my data is being rerouted, like as almost like it's getting pushed through a VPN or something like that. And then there was all these like long pauses where the girl was just like, I don't know what she was doing, but I'd be like, hello, hello, and she'd like come back laughing. And I'd be like, yeah. I'm like, have you ever heard of this? And then she would tell me that, like, she's like, I don't know. She kept explaining, like, how she was happy that I told her that and she's never heard of it. And she said she could only see what I could see. Like, they had no tools. They couldn't tell nothing. They're like, we could see what you could see, like, on your, like, when you log into the modem. And I'm like, yeah, that's all you could do, eh? I'm like, there's nothing else. She's like, no, there's nothing else. We can't do anything. We don't know anything here. So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, funny, because Kojiko usually, like, usually you guys should be able to track every freaking packet of data. Every single packet of data on your network you could track. But I guess just now you could just see, like, the front end of, my modem. Okay, sure. Okay, so what's going on with this? GitHub. Motion. So now we're here, which is nowhere. Let's go to download. And it goes to what? Releases page. Release. Document, okay. And it takes me back again. Hey, who knows? Maybe it'll work. Bionic motion. Save file. We'll see what happens, because sometimes you can still save them. Save. Hold on a sec. It's hilarious, actually, because it's like the amount of work that they go through. It's like, it's mind blowing. I just want to show, like, it is mind blowing though, like how much work somebody will go through. I just think it's interesting. That's all. That somebody did all this. It's supposed to be. They're supposed to say you're in a box. I think Mark Passio called it the hypercube, which is like, I don't know. It's like supposed to be like a prison where it's like police surveillance tactics where they kind of put you in a box. They run parallels. They try to stay ahead of you and beside you so they can anticipate there's always somebody who's got a tail on you. They usually call him the eye. In cop talk, they usually call him like, there'll be a guy who always has, I know a little bit about surveillance, who has the eye on you, basically. And somebody's always usually supposed to have his eye on you. And they're supposed to be kind of surround you, right? If you're supposed to be hard to follow, that's how they usually do it. That's how these Stasi people do it too. But they even do it with the internet and everything. But like, I pay for this shit. You know what I mean? And it's like listen upstairs. Remember all the other videos I had where people would go nuts? Remember the ones where I would be like in Home Depot, and I swear to God, people would just start. I would be looking at respirator masks, and the seals would be closed. People would just start yelling. Like at my house too, on the roof, there's just people. They just start. So many videos I have. Just I do something, you just hear people yelling. They just go nuts. It's like, oh wow, what do you know? It's like just somebody just. I'm making a video and there just happens to be, by coincidence, a big commotion. Again, of course. Yeah, that doesn't show I'm under surveillance at all. Yeah, not at all. Not one bit. When it happens all the time. It's a coincidence, right? What else would it be? So, now where was I? Nothing's better than pushing through the ground in the wintertime, though, when it's like minus 15 outside. And you just push right through the ground without even drilling through it. Because there's no frost line, right, in Canada. When it's minus 15 outside, it means push through the ground like it's quicksand. So, oh look, this might actually be something. Data tar. Oh, I guess that didn't do anything. USR. Oops. Like, is it me or is it like very difficult to run things on? See, this isn't, I don't think this is how it is. Because I don't have much experience with it, but it's like... It's like, how do you start this shit? Like, I'll show you, there's one program I have, it went like this. It was, hold on a sec. This is how it went, and it started just fine. It's under data. This one right here, app image, watch this. I double clicked on it. Watch what happens. Oh, look, it runs. Wow. This is like the only thing I ever got to work. I'm pretty sure this is how it usually goes. I don't know what it's showing me, or these other websites where there's all these instructions. I gotta show you one with all the instructions, because you will. So like, I downloaded this. I don't even know what the hell it's. Oh, it's AMD 64. My bad. i36. Okay, that's the wrong. That's Okay, so that. Hold on a sec. Let me try. RMHDeb release. .tar is usually a Linux file. Dbane, DB. Okay, so this one should. One of these should work. Dbane usually works on Tails. So let's try this. Save. Stretch emotion. So while that's downloading, oh, it's done. Let's see what happens. Dbane binary. Okay, well that's not it. 2.0. Data control. Look what it does now. These are like just fake files or something. Select application, application sound. Like, anyways, just, I don't know. Show the files. It's just a shit show. Do you see how I ran that other program? I'm pretty sure that's usually how it goes. It's like, I don't know, like what all this. And then, like I said, I want to show you one of the ones with the instructions. But it wouldn't let me click on it. That was the first one, this one here. This one had instructions, dude. I swear to God, it was like, there was like 100 lines of code that were like all this shit you're supposed to do. And it's just like, it's always like that. I'm like, what the I'm like, they can't be serious. To like, do this and install that and try that. And it's like, there's all this code. And then I go to actually do it and I'm like, this is just wasting time. So, yeah, it's pretty funny. Anyways, that's long enough. It's been like 10 minutes. I think you get the point. Watch this too. It's like I was supposed to go to, hold on a sec. I'm supposed to go to, I wanted to go get my firmware. So it's like Asus R704. It says right here. Asus R704A. That's an A. So 704A, watch this. Oops, BIOS. Sorry. How to update the OS, Windows system, how to enter the BIOS. Well, before it would just tell me, it would link me to the page. Now it's like, there's all these facts. Yeah, because, you know, Asus wouldn't have a link to it, right? Anyways, it's just a crock of shit. Like, it's like, type this in, somebody else type this in, see what happens. Like, do you think it'll bring you all this bullshit? I'm like, really? It's like, because before it would just take me right to Asus. But they probably don't want me to go there, because then I'll show how bullshit their site is. I already showed it once before, where there's like 4 there's like 3 files to download or something. There's like something called an ATK and like a BIOS. It's like there's 2 things. Like on a regular Asus site, because I've been there before, when I've like updated my computer, there's like 100. There's like 50 things you never even heard of. Like all these weird controllers and your Intel graphic. Just so many things. Sometimes there's multiple copies, multiple sound cards, multiple video cards for different configurations. This has like 3 things. It's like a BIOS and like an ATK and like this stupid paper that's a PDF that just, I don't know, it's written in Chinese. It's just the dumbest thing you've ever seen. But they went through all that trouble to make it. Now I can't even get to there. Look. It's like they won't let me because I'll laugh at them and they'll look stupid. So, anyways, welcome to Stasi land. Welcome to the taxpayers' money being wasted on just utter nonsense for no reason. And yeah, welfare state. Make sure you pay all the migrants. Don't be racist. Have a great day.